And I am here tonight because in this election, there is only one person who I trust with that responsibility. Only one person who I believe is truly qualified to be President of the United States, and that is our friend Hillary Clinton.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you. For the American people. Thank you.
And when I think about the kind of president that I want for my girls and all our children, that's what I want. I want someone with the proven strength to persevere, someone who knows this job and takes it seriously, someone who understands that the issues a president faces are not black and white and cannot be boiled down.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you getting information right now?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce in my bag, Swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now listen, I
yes.
just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people again.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. No, seriously. Hot sauce.
Secretary is right. And that is that the American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too. Me too.
You know? You know? You know? You
Always someone worse off, and there, but for the grace of God, go I. I want a president who will teach our children that everyone in this country matters. A president who truly believes in the vision that our founders put forth all those years ago, that we are all created equal, each a beloved part of the great American story.
One issue that Judge Garland would likely never be able to consider if he were confirmed concerns the president's authority to conduct drone strikes away from active battlefields. Mm-hmm. And these are strikes that you have continuously authorized on the basis of vague legal standards that you unilaterally deem to be satisfied in each case without ever appearing before a court, and in the process killing hundreds of innocent civilians as well as, in some cases, American citizens. So my question is, how are these killings morally and legally justified? And what kind of message does this drone program send about America's values to the world, the American people, and to law students like myself who refuse to put our trust in an opaque process?
Okay, I think that's a great question. Although I will say that I will dispute some of the underlying premises that you asserted as facts, but I think it's an important topic, and it's a fair one. When I came to office, we were still in Iraq and Afghanistan, and borders between Afghanistan and Pakistan was still highly active. And drone technologies began to develop in parallel with, had developed prior to my presidency, but started to really accelerate in terms of the technology and the precision with which strikes could be taken. And the challenge for me as Commander-in-Chief has consistently been, how do you think about this new technology in a way that is consistent with morality, ideals, laws of war, but it's also consistent with my first priority as President, which is to keep all of you safe, including you. And so I think it's fair to say that in the first couple of years of my presidency, the architecture, legal architecture, administrative architecture, command structures around how these were utilized was underdeveloped relative to how fast the technology was moving. So another way of saying this is our military or our intelligence teams started seeing this as really effective, and they started just going because the goal was, let's get Al-Qaeda, let's get these leaders, there's a training camp here, there's a high-value target there, let's move. And it was, the decision-making was not ad hoc, but it was embedded in decisions that are made all the time about, a commander leading a military operation or an intelligence team trying to take out a terrorist. And there wasn't enough of an overarching structure.
There were plenty of moments when Hillary could have decided that this work was too hard, that the price of public service was too high, that she was tired of being picked apart for how she looks or how she talks or even how she laughs. But here's the thing. What I admire most about Hillary is that she never buckles under pressure. She never takes the easy way out. And Hillary Clinton has never quit on anything in her life.
When you heard that President Obama was going to endorse you?
It was great. It was great. I mean, it was a wonderful, meaningful endorsement in every way, and I was very proud to have it.
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
I've had it.
It is delicious, isn't it? Okay. In every way, and I was very proud to have it.
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
Your husband received $800,000 for 4 speaking engagements, ostensibly in support of the trade deal, or by a group that supports the trade deal. You've given your own money to your campaign. Is that a conflict of interest?
I mean, and how many angels dance on the head of a pin? I have really nothing to. I mean, how do you answer that?
With a record of public service, someone whose life's work shows our children that we don't chase fame and fortune for ourselves. We fight to give everyone a chance to succeed. And we give back even when we're struggling ourselves, because we know that there is always someone worse off.
So, I mean, that is the land of unconfirmed.
Yes, we came. We saw, he died.
Did it have anything to do with your visit?
No, I'm sure it did. Ongoing dialogue about it.
Because you have to know, and I hope it doesn't happen, but they might say something bad about you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, that's happened more than a few times.
Yeah, you should have a drinking game. Every time I say your name, you do a shot.
Well,
it's fun.
President that Hillary Clinton will be, and that's why in this election I'm with her. You see, Hillary understands that the president is about one thing and one thing only. It's about leaving kids who wonder how they'll ever afford college, kids whose parents don't speak a word of English but dream of a better life, kids who look to us to determine who and what they can be. You see, Hillary has spent decades doing the relentless, thankless work to actually make a difference in their lives. Advocating for kids with disabilities as a young lawyer, fighting for children's health care as First Lady, and for quality child care in the Senate. And that is our friend Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton.